Let's do this smartly.
I actually want to try, after this battle, I'm going to try something, chat. I want to see if I can, like, if I lower the quality of it a little bit, if I can get it to run better, because I feel like ever since we got Raquel, it's been lagging a lot more. Probably because it's, like, an extra character on the field, but I want to see if there's a way to remedy that.
My flashing blade shall pierce the darkness.
I mean, I managed to fix it with Tales of Destiny. Like, Tales of Destiny lagged for, like, the first stream, and then I fixed it, like, the second or third stream in.
I missed.
I want to help
So I hope there's something I can do for this.
Final blow. I'm glad I could be of help.
Give me that Bretman. Level up for Yuli. The last time I played PCSX2 was... Oh no, it was actually Tales of the Abyss. I'm lying. It's Tales of the Abyss was the last time I did a PCSX2 playthrough. I thought Destiny was before that, but I forgot I did Abyss. Dude, this lagging is really annoying. I'm gonna have to figure something out for Monday. Do all I can. Back in town, you said something about being a drifter. Yeah, simply put, I'm a jack of all trades for hire. An adventurer who travels from one place to the next in search of jobs. I'm actually kind of a famous drifter, you know. So, what sort of things have you done? I've explored ruins, exterminated monsters, once I even guarded the caravan. I worked all sorts of jobs before, but on the most recent one, I was hired to find a certain girl and take her into my protection. I did my job and managed to locate the girl who had gone into hiding, but the employer turned stingy on me. No matter how long I waited, I never got paid. On top of that, they kept secrets from me too. In order for a job to be successful, a drifter and his employer need to be able to trust each other, you know. Well, they locked up the girl, saying they would protect her, and took her to a floating shelter in the sky. And so I... What? Hey, isn't that what you did to Yuli? I love this face that Juve makes. Are drifters people who get paid to do bad things? No, it's nothing like that. I'm sorry about what happened. I mean, I was a victim too. There are some drifters who do bad things. In fact, the majority may be that way. However, there are definitely some drifters who use their skills to help others. Being a drifter in and of itself isn't a good or a bad thing, but there are good ones and bad ones. It just depends on the person that gives them the job, basically. I mean, go play Wild Arms 3. You'll learn everything about drifters in that game. Are you a drifter too, Raquel? I've lent my strength to others on occasion, and if I don't earn enough money, I can't continue my journey. But I've never taken a job I've regretted. I'd like to keep thinking of myself as a good drifter. Exactly, I feel the same way. I want to help people. But no one in CL needed any special help. Why are there people in the outside world who are in so much trouble that they need help from others? Oh, that's right, you don't know anything about it, do you? About what? A little over 10 years ago, there was a catastrophe which destroyed the planet's environment along with the hearts of its people. The full Gaia you see now is a direct result of it. Oh, you can't just leave me hanging like that.
Jump.
Jump, by the way?
Jump.
Well, 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 let's go over this way. Actually, first, we interrupt this broadcast to have an encounter.
I can do it.
Ooh, this is a time to use Yuli, but I have, like, no force.
Let's see. I want to help.
I really wish we had some force here.
My flashing blade shall pierce the darkness.
Raquel just doesn't care.
Let's do this smartly.
I could use Blast here. Yeah, that'll do a lot. We could just start using Blast one by one. I'm trying to remember what I did for Tales of Destiny when that game wasn't running super well. I did something to make it run smoother. It had nothing to do with upscaling or downscaling it, though. It didn't have to do with the resolution. I don't remember what I did, though.
Now watch me in action.
Because I remember the first, like, stream or two of that game was incredibly laggy.
I want to help everyone.
And I got it fixed, like, the third stream in, or something. Honestly, using material now is a waste. I'd rather just wait for our Nod's turn to just blast it.
My flashing blade shall pierce the darkness.
Oh, easy crit.
No! I can do it! Fire!
Ba-ba-bum. You wasted your counterattack on a divide. You're both gonna die now.
See, kid, this is how adults handle things.
Darn, we missed it, huh?
Ba-ba-bum. This way? There are 2 exits to take. Oh, we got some more crates to deal with. Gamer moment. Having the ECN thing in Wild Arms 2 and then in Wild Arms 3, like, kind of... I feel like this is what they did. Wild Arms 1, random encounters. Wild Arms 2 had the ECN thing. They realized, okay, we probably should have some kind of limit to it because the player might abuse it. So in Wild Arms 3, they introduced the ECN Gauge instead of just being able to skip encounters. Or actually, more specifically, Wild Arms 2 didn't even call it ECN. Wild Arms 2 was just possible to skip encounters. In Wild Arms 3, they introduced ECN, and they're like, alright, yeah, you can still skip encounters, but you gotta use it wisely, which was a fair pick. And then 4, just adding, like, oh, hey, get these breakpoints and you can, like, toggle encounters. It's honestly the next best thing. Wild Arms series got better about its encounters, which is always good to hear. Like, if this game's gonna have random encounters, which it does, then giving you the option to toggle it on, very fair. There we go. Easy enough. Yeah, scrapping the ECN thing for this is the next best thing. I honestly wouldn't have minded bringing the ECN thing back, because I thought 3 worked it pretty well. I didn't mind it in 3 so much. Just any way to skip encounters is nice, but you don't want to abuse it because then you're under-leveled, so. Is that the goddess Althena? Never mind, it's got no head. That's not Althena. The statue's been broken. How awful. Who would do something like... It wasn't a who, but rather a what. The war is responsible for this. War? Now that you mention it, Mom did say something about that back on the day. Back on that day, rather. The war ended about 10 years ago. It had enveloped the whole of Filgaia and seemed like it would go on forever. It destroyed so much. The planet's environment, the hearts of its people. The war destroyed many of the beautiful things in the world. Sadly, this was probably one of them. I wonder how many beautiful things remain in this world that I'll be able to see on my journey. That's a headless Althena. Press L1 causes... Oh, they're finally teaching me about these prompts. Press X while holding down L1 to switch between targets. Holding L1 when locked onto a target will display information pertinent to Jude. Okay.
Wonder what that is.
This is cool. I didn't get to read that, though. Raquel, there are still beautiful things here after all. They haven't all disappeared from the world. Well, well, well. Gunfire. Those soldiers you ran into earlier must have come to settle the score. Hey, that's... I heard my men were made into total fools earlier. Hardly surprising, but I figured I ought to check things out, and it looked like it paid off. Dude, don't just jump into the fray like that. You're stopping me again, Arnaud? You want me to just lie down and take it this time too, words? These idiots, they shot the flowers just to threaten us. They destroyed these tiny flowers just for that. Oh, why do I get dragged into this? Ha, I can't stand you little brats, and this time I'm gonna pummel you right into the ground. Doubt. And I'll get credit for capturing you too, little Miss Guinea Pig. Incredible doubt. Bet, as the kids would say. Oh, you best believe I'm gonna try to get Yuli to do a material here. Get this novice trooper out of here, or mostly out of here.
Breaking you out. Hey,
Ow.
that hurt.
You're right here.
What's wrong?
Not the combat knife. This is a bit of a bad scenario we're in. Healing Jude is probably more important, although Jude has a turn coming up. Let's do this.
If you need healing,
I'm definitely going to use a lucky card here, by the way. I want to get lots of level
Henry
gains.
always said, never give up.
I mean, not right now, because you need to heal yourself.
I figured we might need this.
Hey, give yourself a heal there.
Allow me.
If I kill you, I can take your wind ley line. Your Raquel just doesn't
What's
care.
wrong?
Ugh.
Ow. I think Fragile's kind of pointless at this point.
You little brat!
You little brat.
I'll straighten you out. Here's your punishment, kid.
Oh, dang.
Impossible.
I have lots of Revive Fruit, at least. I also have Revive. No, I didn't get Revive with Yuli yet. I do have Revive Fruit here. I need to be next to you? Yeah, you gotta be next to him. So I'll have our no. I'll have our no do that. Move you here. Have you get Jude up. And Raquel, you got this.
Is this as far as I go? Looks like you need some corporal punishment. Here's your punishment, kid.
No, not my waifu.
My turn.
Again, Raquel's gonna have to do something about that. Go, Phantom Line.
Oops.
Do a Fragile here. I cannot believe
more than
Jude
muscle to
just
win a
missed
fight.
there.
What?
This should be interesting.
This should be interesting.
We won't make pain into an excuse.
Oh, Revive Fruit gives you so much. Maybe it's because the characters have so much HP. Alright, now, lucky card. Does this aim on one hex? How does this work? Okay, no, Mystic is not what I expected it to be. I think I'm better off doing this,
Looks like you need some
just so I can
corporal punishment.
definitely get it.
I'm still okay.
It's gonna be a little tough, though.
I'll straighten
Who are you hitting
out.
here?
Ah!
Yeah, Jude, okay.
Henri always said, never give up.
This says all hexes. I'm trying it.
Think something good.
Okay, yeah, it does work like that. I was really nervous that it would, like, not work the way I intended. Someone's gonna die no matter what I do. Or if you just happen to hit the character I heal, that's gonna do a decent amount.
Light of healing.
Don't hit Arnold.
Oh, I can't
Okay, that
take
works.
much more.
My word, that did so much. Jump to another hex. Yo, that's actually pretty sick. Very neat.
You little brat!
This should be interesting.
That does a good amount. As long as you don't hit Raquel, not Raquel, Arnaud or Yuli, then we're fine. I mean, like, this seems like a good time to do this.
Emotions are without end. Think you can take me on?
Should probably hit you. What the?
My blade has no effect.
You blocked that? Okay. Then try to heal Yuli. Although Yuli might die. I feel like she will. I can do this again. I mean, like... I only have 2 heal berries, so it's a little scary. Try to heal you here.
Looks like now's the time for this.
Yeah, it's not gonna affect Raquel.
Can't back down.
It countered, but the counter works, but
I
then
can
you
do
block
it.
that. Yeah, like, that makes perfect sense. Let's do... Phantom line here. Don't miss this time. Okay, good. No, Yuli! What the heck? XP rate plus 1.0? Why? Just hope they don't hit our node, is all I can
You
really
little
do here.
brat. I'll straighten
Get
you
Raquel,
out.
get Raquel. Oh, let's go.
My flashing blade shall pierce the darkness.
Do this again. Get Yuli up.
Supporting each other is a
Hopefully
beautiful
Raquel
thing
can just
too.
kill here.
Looks like now's the time for this. Think you can take me on?
You're done. Don't block. Okay, good. That got a little dicey.
You damn little kids! Fall back! Fall back! Retreat, damn it! This isn't the last you'll see of me, you punks!
Oh, baby, those XP gains. Dude mastered Lay Boost. Raquel learned Comet Strike. Let's go. Could've gone better, could've gone worse. Who the heck are those guys? They're probably former soldiers. Smoldering violence, walking around in human form with no place to go. Not the war is over. Still, those weapons they were carrying, they may in fact be more than just a bunch of has-been soldiers. They were such pretty flowers. Are you always doing crazy things like that? Oh yeah. At least from my interpretation of the first hour of the game. No, not all the time. Last time it was because they were trying to do bad things to Yuli and the people in CL. Today it was because you risk yourself just for the sake of some flowers? In other words, he's just a kid. Maybe so, but I think it's something to be proud of. I don't really understand. It's not something you have to understand yourself. As long as the people around you know, that's enough. I'd like to thank you, Jude, for myself and on behalf of this flower as well. Thanks. If I can have one wish, I'd ask that you never lose that wonderful heart of yours. I'd love to see what you're like when you're all grown up. How nice. Inside Gara de Leon Onyx room? Let's hear your report, Captain Lambda. Lambda from Tales of Graces. Yes, sir. We've confirmed multiple arm activation waveforms. We've also pinpointed the source coordinates with a high degree of certainty. A soldier out to gain a little glory for himself caused some delays earlier, but it sounds as though things will work out somehow. Those in power are corrupted by it. As they wield power, they succumb to the pleasures of oppression and become incapable of making wise or constructive decisions. As we have always said, the military must be regulated by civilian representatives. That is to say, our consensus supersedes all. It is as you say. I take full responsibility for failing to properly manage the military. To atone for this shame, I shall deploy my personal elite force, Brianak. You can expect good tidings in the near future. Brianak, huh? A special forces unit which also goes by the name of Piercing Lance. A lethal dagger you keep close at hand, so you're gonna send them into action. You graduated at the top of your class at the old academy. I expected innovative strategies from you, whether you use such orthodox methods. At the academy, I merely carried out the orders I was given, something even a dog could do. Besides, graduating at the top of the class is quite meaningful in this situation. Even standing before us, he speaks his mind clearly. In that case, we'd like you to show us that you're more than just a dog. Allow us to ask, what will you do without any orders? What conviction do you seek to carry out? The only conviction that pierces my heart is to create a future for Filgaia. I shall return to Brianak base at once and send the lieutenants to secure Yuli Outeride. Filgaia's future is our future as well. Show us the future reflected in your eyes, Captain Lambda Zellweger.